As Ohio's largest charitable response to hunger, we know all too well the impact that hunger has on our families, our men, our women, our children, our greatest generation, our senior citizens, as they stand in our food lines. From the analysis done by the United States Department of Agriculture, it is now known that Ohio ranks 3rd in the nation for children under the age of 5 living at a daily risk of hunger. Ohio is only behind Louisiana and North Carolina. Though childhood hunger is a very real thing within Ohio, there are programs being run throughout the state to fight this growing epidemic. The BackPack program is one such essential program. Though there are no federal funds that support the efforts of the BackPack programs, there are many private donors and corporations that realize the impact of these programs. Foodbanks throughout Ohio operate BackPack programs from funding provided by these generous supporters. Our member food banks are humbled that one of the leading champions to come forward in support of our BackPack program with a generous donation. We are joined here today by First Lady Kasick.
It breaks my heart, and I know it breaks the governor's heart too, that there are 20,000 some children in our state who are at risk for hunger. These children didn't choose that, and certainly their parents didn't choose it for them. And thank goodness for the food banks in this state and for the Second Harvest organization, because they reach across our entire state in every nook and cranny, day in and day out, making sure basic needs are taken care of. And to the extent that we can help them do that, John and I are privileged. One of the plays that I read today, in answer to the question, what does food mean to you, was obviously a mother who was writing this, and she said, to me, food means a chance to sit around the table and talk with my family and share our thoughts. And I thought, wow, that's the first thing she said. She's obviously in need. She's obviously been hungry. She's taking advantage of the food banks and food pantries. But to her, the food means togetherness and family. And isn't that what we do? And when the child doesn't have food, sure, that child lacks basic nutrition, but they lack in so many other things: safety, security. They can't exercise their minds or their bodies the way they need to if they're worried about their basic needs, which is obviously food and shelter. So the governor and I are particularly pleased that we can present to Lisa and to the Second Harvest Food Banks this check, not this check, but a check, for $95,000 to help with the BackPack program.